What's going on, you guys? I hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend and an amazing week that you had, right? Um, I should have posted a reading last night, but I was feeling like Netflix and chill. But today, um, I was picking my daughter up from work and I sat in the car waiting on her to come out of her job, right? And all of a sudden, I heard out of nowhere, we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. That's what I heard. That is an old song. I looked it up. It was like from 2016, I think, or before. I want to say before. No, I remember. Wait, so what was the guy who's? I know y'all heard that song. It's pretty old. Um, Snyder was the last name of the songwriter, right? Snyder. We're not gonna take it, okay? So when I got home, I was like, okay, guys, Most High, Divine Ancestors, was that download for the collective? And of course, my guide said yes. So let's get into it. And my candle, my tea light went out. I gotta have my tea light, y'all. 1 second, please. I just feel when I'm burning this is my sea salt candle. And, it balances the energies. So I like to have one burning um, sea salt. Actually, when it balances the energies as it. Oh, I didn't even get as it protects you from negative energy, right? And this is a real one. That's a real sea salt lamp. It's very heavy. But also I'm tripping because, well, I did have my sage going. It went out before my video came on. So I'm just going to light one of my sage incense because my sage goes out too fast. So this is my sage incense lighting here. Okay. All right. To get the positive vibes in while releasing the negative by simply setting an intention. Okay. So let's get it started, guys. We gotta see what the guides. Oh, that smells so good. Oh, I love it. Let's see what the guides have to say really quick. Okay. First, I'm gonna pull a card from the Angels and Ancestors deck just to see if they have any messages that they want to. Oh, that wanted to fight me. Earth Guardian came out. I'm starting to really want to pull these in almost every reading because I've been getting so many downloads from my guides. So Earth Guardian is here saying stay rooted and grounded at this time. And I feel like that's just coming forward, guys, because there's so much going on the main stage right now. Okay. When I heard that download, we're not gonna take it. And I looked up the meaning of the song. Listen, that's a song rebelling against dominant forces, right? So, just wanted to come on out. So that could be any dominant force trying to control. So ego-based forces and there is a collective that's saying enough. We're not going to take it. Okay. Autumn, release the old and reset. Oh, I'm sorry. Rest. There I go again. With the got my little specs on and still can't read the words. What's happening? Autumn, release the old and rest. As we go into a new season, this is definitely fitting. Okay. Release the old and rest is what it's saying. And stay rooted and grounded at this time. Release, ground, and rest. This is a season of rest for some of you guys. Yes, go within, retreat, and recharge. You can't make it up. Same message. The divine, your guides, angels, and ancestors are saying rest at this time. Go within, be in hermit mode. Okay, it's time to rest. And stay grounded. As you meditate, stay grounded. Okay. I did a small meditation before I turned on my camera. I like to just be still with some high frequency music on just to kind of set the tone for my reading, and bring in positive energy. Any more messages, guys, angels, ancestors? Thank you. And then the broken arrow came out, but it came out in reverse. Embrace the energy of peace. Okay. And it came out in reverse. And I think it's just saying basically, by it asking you to retreat and recharge here, embrace that peace. Okay. Because some people are just focusing in on everything that's going on the main stage and it's not allowing you to embrace peace. So that's why I feel like it came out in reverse. As you meditate, you will be able to allow in more peace. That's why there's a message here of staying grounded and resting, releasing the old energies that no longer serve you, and staying in meditation mode so that you can bring in more peace within. Okay. Things are moving out at this time and new cycles are moving in. Okay. New flow, new reward. Okay. I was getting ready to say new rewards because I'm reading the card at the same time. New energy at this time coming in, guys. And so this is Lady on the card basically saying enjoy growth and reap rewards. So it's basically talking about a new season. Okay. Allow yourself to rest at this time. Okay. Be still, allow yourself to rest, stay grounded and rooted. Okay. So that you can bring in more peace because it's harvest time, guys. And it's time for you to allow in your rewards, collective. For those of you that have done your soul's work, guys, and you are leveling up, the energy is just asking you to rest in that. Okay. Bring in more peace and accept rewards at this time. It's time for you to enjoy your rewards. Okay. You're just due here. Okay. For your soul's growth and continue to grow, right? The oracle came out in reverse. Wait for important information. And I feel like that's why it's coming in reverse, basically asking you to wait. It's not time right now. So it's asking, the energy is just still asking you to rest here. Okay. So as you meditate, as you rest, stay anchored in the now, releasing the old from the past. You will be receiving gifts, rewards, and information coming for you at this time, collective. Who needs to hear that, right? That sounds exciting. And then as you stay rooted and grounded, I'm going to leave the archangel up here, the earth guardian here. Any more messages to remind ourselves to stay rooted and balanced? Okay. I love this message. I love this message. Thank you, guys, angels and divine ancestors of the Most High. Thank you for this message. I love this message. Just stay peaceful, guys. Yeah. Thank you, angels and archangels at this time. And they're done. They're done speaking. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for being here. I'm truly grateful for the presence of the angels around me, guys, and the archangels at this time. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting this reading. And basically, as a recap, rest, anchor in, okay? Be in hermit mode at this time. It's time to recharge your batteries, guys. Okay. You've done enough work at this time. It's time for you to rest so that you can receive here, so that you can reap the rewards. Okay. and allow in more peace. All right. And there is some information that's going to be coming forward as you rest. Just like today, I got that download when I was picking my daughter up from work. I mean, just out of nowhere, my brain just started going off like, we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. And I'm like, wait, what? And then I looked up the lyrics to the song and I'm like, oh my God, there's a rebellion energy out there in the atmosphere. So when I got home, I asked, was this a collective message? I asked my guides that. My guides said yes. So let's get into that. Okay. Let's see what the energy in the atmosphere is saying. I would like to know first, what collective is what collective are we referring to? Okay. What collective are we referring to? Highest level light guys. The Nine of Swords. Maybe they coming out the gate with the information here. Nine of Swords came out. So that's mental turmoil here. Okay. That's sleepless nights, anxiety, depression, all up in your head, right? The Swords energy is mental, right? So there's someone here is at a breaking point. As see that on the card. Now, as I tap in, guys, this looks like a feminine energy here. I'm just looking at the legs. It looks very feminine. I know the card is dark, but that's what it looks like. So there's a lot of negativity in the mental space, right? And it could be why the angels are coming in to say, stay grounded and bring in more peace right now. There's a lot of negativity in the mental. Okay. So, there may be a collective of feminines out there that have had it. They're done. They're at the breaking point here and they're all up in their head. Tell me more. Tell me more about this download. We're not going to take it. A songwriter, Snyder, from back in the day. I think when I looked at it, it was 2016. Six of Swords came out in reverse. Okay. So the energy is asking you to leave things in the past, right? But you're not doing it at this time. You're not moving forward and leaving things in the past at this time. So I feel like that's why it's coming in reverse, right? So there's an energy, there's a collective out there that is, I feel like you're in your head about things from the past and you're done. Okay. You are done. And that's why you're like, you know what? F this. I'm not taking this mess no more. So it's funny too, because and I don't even like to watch the news, guys, but I've been watching all this crazy stuff on TikTok about these pedophiles and these people with these trying to kidnap the babies. And oh my God, it's just too much. I'm definitely on information overload, and all I be trying to do is just tap into my readers because I'm a reader, but I enjoy watching other readers to tap into messages for myself too. I mean, everybody need a message, right? And sometimes I don't like to read for myself. I like to see what other people are talking about. So I tap in, and then this foolishness coming across my feed. I mean, I don't even watch the news. So why is the news coming for me? Okay. And it kind of had me just like up in my head, right? So this could be you too, collective, like focusing in on the main stage and you're over it. Okay. Because it's a polluting energy. That's why I don't tune into the news. It's depressing. Okay. And as you can see right here, anxiety and depression is on this card. So you don't want to get too far into this space. You want to bring in more, anchor in, right? Stay rooted, stay grounded, anchor in peace and calm at this time. Rest. Okay. More about this download. We're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. That's what I heard. We're not gonna take it anymore. Wow, why did this come out? Just flipped right out of my hand. My eyes was closed, y'all, so I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna have to watch the footage. Two of Pentacles came out in reverse along with the Four of Wands here. So there's an energy of imbalance as it relates to home and love, love relationships at this time. As it relates to union, there's no union here. Look at me, M. Okay. Somebody name may start with an M. Okay. There is an energy of imbalance here, right? So, Two of Pentacles, balancing the resources, but it came out in reverse. So, there is an energy of imbalance, but I feel like it came out with this Four of Wands because it's not about finances. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like it's more about the home and the stability in the home, right? I feel like it's more about relationships being a huge imbalance as it relates to relationships. Okay. Let's get more. That's what I feel because we're talking about this energy of this download that came forward. This is an energy of the past. So there's no moving forward, all up in your head, and there's an imbalance in the home at this time. There is a collective that has had enough. They're done. They're not taking it anymore. Okay. Any more messages for the collective as it relates to the download? I kind of want to get into no wonder they told me before I turn this video on to go into my the love oracle deck. So let's do that. I felt drawn to the love oracle deck, and that's why, because this is about the love, the relationship dynamic, guys. The Nine of Swords in your mental, in your head, okay? Sleepless nights, anxiety, okay? Not moving forward, surrounding an imbalance in the home life, right? Surrounding love. Any more messages from this deck? This just wanted to pop out. And the Chariot. The Chariot comes out in reverse. Yeah, guys, all these reversals, there's definitely an imbalance here, okay? This talks about moving forward as well. If the Chariot was in the upright, right? So there is no forward movement in the home stability connection here, right? So there is no success. That's why the Chariot came out in reverse. Baby, I felt compelled to two decks, and I'm going to pull them out. Okay. First, any more messages from this deck? Oops, hi. Highest loving light guys, angels, and divine ancestors. Y'all is talking tonight. Six of Cups. There's nostalgia, memories, and past. You can't make it up. Somebody in their head about the past. You can't move forward here. Okay. You're in this energy of you're done with that download I got. Six is about balance here. There is no balance. Okay. This is about memories of the past, right? So the energy is asking you the angels are asking you to be still and ground and anchor in the now. Stay rooted, guys. And by the Six of Cups coming out in the upright, someone from the past is pulling on your energy at this time, or they may be reminiscent and focusing on you. And that's probably why you feel that sense of imbalance or all up in your head. And then you know what else I'm getting? That this could be a energy around you, collective, all up in their head. Okay. All up in their head, and they can't move forward because of the imbalance, right? In that home family dynamic here, right? No stability, no balance here, not able to move forward with the Chariot in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse because they're all up in their head in memories, guys. This could be you, but it also may be an energy around you, okay? The Nine of Swords in the mental, Six of Cups, that's the past, right? Could be a childhood connection as well. As you see the children here, could be a childhood connection. Someone could be thinking of you from your past childhood at this time as well. Any more messages? Somebody is definitely in the past and not moving forward here, okay? And then we got all these reversals. My God. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, okay? That is the reset point. Okay, this is the card of fated moments. Okay, at the reset, fated moments. These are cycles here, changing. Okay, The Wheel of Fortune. Really? The Wheel of Fortune in the upright is talking about positive changes. So guess what? If it came out in reverse, there's no forward movement here, right? Reminiscing on the past, no stability here. Faded in the reverse. It's still faded. However, it's going to be on the negative side of that wheel coming out in reverse here. So this is definitely an energy that is all up in their head. This might be an energy around you, collective, all up in their head about the past here, right? And there is no forward movement, there is no balance, okay, in their life. And there's fate stepping in here. No forward movement. My God, today. Anything else from this deck? Because I want to know why. Why is there no forward movement here? What is happening? Nine of Cups in the upright. Wishes fulfilled, contentment, and pleasure. Okay, now this is an opposite collective because there's no way. You're not going to have all of this message and faded lower energies here, right? Lower experiences, but it's not really, I'm saying lower experience. I don't like to use positive and negative, but it's on the card, positive changes. So in reverse, faded negative changes, right? So, but it's all for your growth if you tap in, right? It's all for your growth. But this energy here, suggestion of not being able to move forward, stuck in your head, stuck in the past. If this is you, collective, you're eventually moving forward with this Nine of Cups in the upright, wishes fulfilled, pleasure, right? But if this is the energy around you, right, then this is going into your energy. Because there's no such thing as being in the reverse, no balance, no moving forward, reminiscing on the past, stuck in your head here. There's anxiety and depression here, right? And then faded Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and then bam, the Nine of Cups. There's no way. This is the wish fulfillment card. So this is a different energy, right? That's a different energy. And I'm feeling now as we tap in, guys, this is the collective's energy that I'm reading for. And then this energy around you is karmic. That's what I'm getting. This energy around you is karmic. Something happened where they're getting a negative outcome on the wheel of fortune here. They're on the other side of that wheel because I've been talking about their wheel turning for freaking months. Okay, months. I've been talking about this wheel turning for months, guys. If you don't believe me, go back and listen to the videos, right? So I feel like this is the karmic energy around you, all up in their head, anxiety, depression, reminiscing, because the imbalance in the home. Something happened, you guys. Okay, there more than likely was the divine split, right? Because we are in the years, okay, of the great split, the great divide. So in the new cycle coming in, right? A lot of people, places, things, okay, beliefs, habits are not able to go with you. So a lot of energy around you is going to look different. And a lot of that involves people, relationships broke up, okay? Because it's not personal, it's spiritual here. Who's ever doing the soul work, they ascend. Who is not doing the soul work, they descend, okay? They go backwards and they learn it all over again. So they remain in the loop. They remain on that looping cycle, right? Whereas the people that have elevated, elevated the soul, forgave, did your work, ego deaths, all of the things, diving into shadow work, right? And I'm not saying you're done. We're never done here, right? But you completed a cycle. So now you move into another cycle and you deal with new challenges. It just might not be as drastic because you have evolved to a degree, right? So this is why I feel like I'm talking to a different collective, because why this collective is sitting in a backward, they're going backwards here to do it all over again, learn those lessons all over again, and they're in their head about it, right? However, you collective are getting wish fulfillment. And that's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting. Any more messages from this deck? Highest level light guides, angels, divine ancestors. Baby, y'all is throwing these cards out. And these came on the fence. The moon. Okay. The moon came out on the fence. So that tells me that moving out of illusion, uncertainty. Okay. And 10 of Pentacles came out also sideways, but I feel like it was almost turned around. I'm gonna have to watch the video again. Family, legacy. This is all of the things. All right. Higher commitments. So coming out of illusion, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Yeah, baby, this is y'all collective. I'm done. This is y'all. 9 of Cups. You are coming into wish fulfillment. Okay. There is a new cycle coming in for you. You are coming out of illusion at this time. That was on the fence. So don't second guess that. Don't second guess that here. And what I got from these coming out on the fence, you coming out of illusion at this time, energies may be trying to trick you to stay in the illusion, but no, you're not. Okay. And look what I just heard again. We're not gonna take it. That was the download. That was the download. Oh my God. I'm getting the message. So, oh my God. So thank you, highest love and light guides, angels, and divine ancestors. When I saw that the song meant you're not going to determine my destiny, right? That all up in your head energy, thinking about the past, this type of energy trying to pull you back to keep you in an imbalance here is what I'm getting, right? The collective around you trying to pull on your energy also to keep you in an imbalanced energy here, right? But you're not going to take it. You're not taking it. You're not taking it anymore. You're done, right? You're coming out of illusion collective. You have control of your life. This is why you're getting the 9 of Cups and you're getting the 10 of Pentacles here. Yeah. You are coming out of illusion, right? And you're getting wish fulfillment, family legacy, inheritance, okay? Higher commitment. You're done being in the foolishness, okay? You're done. Your eyes are opening up. You're not going to take it anymore. That was the download. Any more messages? Highest love and light guides, angels, divine ancestors of the Most High, baby. They come, period. They coming. They coming in this reading, okay? Judgment is here. Bam. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Faded. Right? The judgment is here. This is also fate. Awakenings. The reckoning, okay? Reflection and return. Okay? Judgment. The divine is here to bring balance. Faded. Okay? This is faded. So this is the energy of the past and the energy around you. Imbalanced. And the divine is coming to bring balance, judgment. With that 2 is about balance. The 10 are the reset points. That reduces to a 1. That is a reset point, right? That 9 of Cups is also endings, conclusions. That's a wrap on that. All right. Okay. So coming out of illusion, this foolishness here. Okay. My divine feminines have been sitting in an illusion of what they thought the family and love dynamic was supposed to look like here. right? And they were not able to move forward at one point, okay? Reminiscing on the past, okay? And fate stepped in. There was a tower moment. And coming out of illusion allowed them to heal and see, right? Because fate stepped in. I'm talking to one type of collective right now because there's two messages here. And as that divine feminine came out of this illusion, stuck in this energy, not able to move forward, the divine stepped in the tower moment, right? Okay. The great divide. Some of you guys lost boyfriends, husbands, girlfriends, whatever, jobs, right? Cities, siblings, all of the things, friendships. It's been chaotic, right? But now the wheel has turned. It's the ending and conclusions. You are getting wish fulfillment because number one, you were obedient. You didn't fight that process. You trusted that process. Okay. And you stood 10 toes down and you went with the higher divinity. Okay. You trusted yourself. You trusted the process and you went with what divine said. Right. So you're coming out of illusion here and you're coming into 10 of cups energy by way of judgment. Period. 10 of cups, inheritance, getting just due, wish fulfillment by way of the divine judgment here. Very good work. Very good work. Very good work. Okay. Very good work. Wow. I love it. I love it. And the other side of this dynamic, all of this energy here still stuck in the past, not able to move forward, reminiscing is the karmic energy around you because they are getting their karma here and their karma is being stuck. The karma for them is being stuck. They're stuck in that loop, that looping effect. And that wheel of fortune in reverse, this was fated for them because they did not learn the lesson. So unfortunately, they're gonna have to reap what they sowed. And it's an imbalance and it's a stuck energy, not able to move forward and being in this negative, low vibrational cycle, a looping effect so that they can get the lesson. Okay. It's not for kicks and giggles. The divine is not laughing at them. Okay. This is for soul growth. They have to learn the lesson. So you have to go through the lesson again. Okay. Any more messages? You know, some people like to say that, you know, the divine is like, you want to play with my collective and all of that. Yeah. You are divinely protected, collective. Yes, you are. But the divine loves them too. All right. The divine loves them too. Okay. The collective around you in this energy. And if you're cross watching and you are in this energy, the divine loves you too. Loves you so much that's why you're going back into that loop to learn the lesson because the divine wants you to get it. So when it's time to ascend on the next go round, you can turn that energy around in your favor and you can ascend. But right now, you are sitting in the world. This has got to be the other collective around you. The world came out in reverse. Now, this message is confirming itself. Okay. Because the world is all about the reset, the new cycle, right? So 21 is a 3, that's completion. So the completing of a cycle, it came out in reverse. So they're talking about my guides are talking about that collective that did not complete that cycle, going back into that loop, right? To get that lesson. That's what it's talking about here. Completion, closing cycles and achievements is in reverse, right? In reverse. So talking about the because you see it's two energies here. And the energies can't be the same collective because it would be a contradiction. Do you see what I'm saying? Right? You can't be 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, coming out of illusion, experiencing judgment, getting just due, and still at the same time not able to move forward, sitting in a cycle that you did not complete and heading into negative changes. No, that is an opposite collective. That is the collective around you. Okay. Yeah, that's the collective around you. All right. Or I'm not even second guessing that. That's what it is. Right. That's what it is. This is because it would be a contradicting, I meant to say, message. Wish fulfillment came out in the upright. 10 of Pentacles came out in the upright. Illusions. You came out of illusion, and now bam, judgment is here for you. This collective here is going into a new cycle because you learned a lesson. This collective here is going back into a loop because they did not learn the lesson. And they're on the other side of that karmic wheel, right? And then the World card in reverse coming right there is confirming the message. You're on the other side of that wheel because you did not complete the cycle. Okay. So that is what that message is talking about here. Okay. The message is starting to repeat itself. So let me go and get deeper. Okay. Because they wanted me to pull from this, I believe the Love Oracle. Let's see, any messages from the Love Oracle concerning the download. We're not gonna take it. That's what I got. No, we ain't gonna take it. Or any messages at all from this deck that you want to share with the collective. Highest love and light, guys. Angels and divine ancestors of the Most High. Thank you. Thank you. Not yet. Oh, okay. Romantic feelings is in reverse. Romantic feelings in reverse. Okay. So what's happening? Because see, here, the imbalance in the family here, not moving forward and in their head, causing a tower moment here and not ending a cycle. Reminiscing on the past, and now you got romantic feelings in the reverse. Tell me more. Romantic feelings in the reverse. Tell me more. What's happening? Any more messages? Thank you. Bam. I love it when the universe just tell on people. I love it when the guys just tell on people what the hell. Okay. So romantic feel. Okay. So let's unpack because this is confirming the message, right? This is confirming the message that this is the karmic collective around you. And if you're a cross watcher and you're the karmic, let me talk to you. However it resonates, right? But, okay, there was an imbalance in the home, right? That caused non-forward movement. No forward movement. All right? So it may have caused sleepless nights and the collective to be all up in their head, or the karmic collective, right, is doing that now, or both. Because there was a disruption in the home, caused the divine collective to be in their heads, right? Because of the non-forward movement, because the divine stepped in to break that ish up, right? Now, because of this imbalance that was in the home, no forward movement, the karmic collective is in their head about it and reminiscing about it, the past of what they had in you, collective. And bam, this is why the divine broke that up and they did not complete a cycle and they were moving backwards instead of forward. The cycle is not complete and they're getting karma for it with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. Negative changes, faded experiences, right, are happening to them because they try to bring a third party energy in on your union. And that's why the divine had to break it up. And that's why there was an imbalance here. Okay. And the divine broke that mess up. But this is now and before, maybe. Okay. So before, romantic feelings are in reverse here because of a third party, right? So maybe Karmic Collective wanted to leave Divine Collective and didn't have any more romantic feelings for Divine Collective because they're too busy focusing on a third party here. Tell me more about this energy here. Yeah. And then they had to leave your home, or you left their home and they went into another home, or they're now leaving the third party's home because they're no longer having romantic feelings for the third party. That's what I just got. Okay. That's what I just got. Right. Any more messages from this deck? The divine is telling on somebody all their business. Okay. Highest loving light guides, angels, and ancestors are telling you why. Okay. And they think they got unfinished business with you, collective, with this Six of Cups here, reminiscing about the past. And then this unfinished business coming in. They're thinking about the past with you. But this is suggesting that the cycle is done. This Nine of Cups here, the wish fulfillment card, you're coming out of illusion here and you're getting the Ten of Cups, and that does not look like a third party situation here. not the ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Oh no, Judgment is here. You're not going to be able to do a third party with collective, not Divine Collective. You're not. Any more messages? Not with the Divine Collective. You're not. Bam. And so that put them at a crossroads here because now they're trying to come back. They're all up in their head, guys. They're all up in their head. Okay. They're all up in their head. They want the past back because something didn't work out with the third party here. So it looks like now they're at a crossroads, or they're at a crossroads because they're getting hit with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here and the World card in reverse here by not completing that cycle there, getting hit with a lot of karma because the Judgment card is here and the Wheel of Fortune is a faded card. Okay. Faded, meaning it has to happen. There's no way around it. The universe will allow it to happen. And crossroads also talks about having multiple options here. So this can also mean that they try to put you in multiple options, and it may have been with an unfinished business X. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So this just looks like a bunch of effery, if you ask me, a bunch of playing the field, back and forth, baggage, all of the foolishness. And then what I also got was by this saying unfinished business and baggage here, I also just got that the reason why the divine also broke that up is because they weren't healed from their past, right? It's right here. The World card in reverse suggests that they did not complete the cycle. They did not heal from the past. So you can't move forward, which was the cards under here stuck. You cannot move forward because you got too much baggage right there. Judgment Day is here. So you're going back in a loop to learn the lesson all over again. And maybe you can get it right this time. This unfinished business is about patterns going back and forth. It's not over. Yeah, it's over. It's over with Divine Collective. It's over with the Divine Collective. And that is for sure. This reading is getting too long. Okay. I just wanted to get some clarity. Okay. It's telling me to go to my What's the Tea deck. Okay. So I just wanted to get clarity on that song. What was that about? We're not going to take it. So it's basically saying the universe got your back, divine collective. If you did your work, you are a divine masculine or feminine at this time, right? Moving into a new cycle. And your soul is saying, we're not going to take this mess anymore. All right. We're coming out of illusions here, right? We're coming out of third party situations with the effery. We're coming out of these people that can't heal because they're walking around with all this baggage and BS, right? We're not going to take it anymore. You're not going to determine my fate and my destiny because of your effery. That's what the song is talking about. You do not get to dictate my present and my future. Okay. So the song, you're talking to those karmics, is what I'm getting. Judgment Day is here. Any more messages? What is the tea? Any more messages to confirm this message? What is the tea here? Confirmation. Confirmation. Somebody's creeping. All right. Somebody is creeping, or they were creeping because they no longer had romantic feelings for you, collective. They invited a third party in right here to your home, or maybe they moved homes, or you had to move homes because of it, because they had unfinished business with an ex, or invited a new third party in because they had unfinished business with themselves. Baggage. They're not happy unless they're what? Creeping. Okay. That's a cycle. That is a sickness. Dogs. Okay. Or cats. Creeping. Right? Thinking that they have options. No, they don't get to have options with Divine Collective. No, you do not. Okay. And that's why Divine Collective came to me and sent me that download. We're not going to take it. Okay. Y'all ain't taking it. You coming out of illusion with this moon card here on the fence. Some of you are questioning that because it's on the fence. Do not question it. It is what it is. The divine is bringing you confirmation here. Someone's creeping. Okay. And got a third party, or tried to bring a third party towards you. And the divine broke that up with that faded Wheel of Fortune here. And that World card and the Judgment. Come on. The cycle, that's a wrap. The cycle is over. Judgment is here. And somebody, the karmic party here, did not complete the cycle. And so they have to repeat it. They have to repeat it. And that's why the World and the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. All right. That's what it is. That it is what it is. And they're not moving on. They're stuck. Just like all these. This is confirmation. So I said, please confirm the message, and it's confirming it. So we, under all these cards, you can't really see because I done already covered all of them up. But you got the imbalance in the home, the Six of Swords in reverse, suggesting not moving forward, right? The Chariot in reverse, also suggesting not moving forward, right? And this also came out in reverse. Moving on. No, you're not. You're not moving forward. You're stuck. Stuck. Okay. And I just got a headache out of nowhere. So somebody is definitely all up in their head. Okay. And it's causing stress because I just got a headache. And I got a headache just on the right side of my head. The right side represents masculine energy. So there is a masculine energy that is stressed out behind a situation that's happening to them right now. And I think it's karma. You're not moving on. You're stuck. The collective around you, the karmic collective I'm talking to, is not moving on. They are stuck. Okay? They are stuck. All right? Oh, baby, I'm so done. I'm so done. Okay. Somebody, this is at the bottom of my deck, y'all. This was at the bottom of my deck. So someone thought they was on a come up and ended up going to a third party for the wrong reasons. And it backfired. Okay. They possibly could have even got married or in a commitment for money. Okay. And it backfired. So there is no balance. Okay. Any more messages? Wow. What's happening here? Lord, this came out. Oh, yeah, that definitely meant to come out because I'm thinking that that's on the bottom of my deck and I'm about to shuffle. But no, it was already flipped over. It was already flipped over. I'm thinking that that was on the bottom of my deck. It was not. Yeah, that was. Oh, wow. Somebody got in a commitment, guys, for money. Any more messages? Somebody got into a commitment for money and it is backfiring on them right now. Digging dirt. Okay. And this came out in reverse. So digging dirt, trying to snoop for secrets, trying to expose you, and the tables might turn, and the tables did turn. Okay. This came out in reverse. So they're too busy doing all this negative ish, right? Trying to expose you for whatever, talking trash about you, probably digging dirt. And that came out in reverse. So that's happening to them right now. Okay. Meanwhile, y'all over here in y'all Nine of Cups energy, Ten of Pentacles, and the Judgment card is here. And y'all coming out of illusions. This is all being exposed to you. That's why you're coming out of illusions. This tried to come out before. So it came out again. Because somebody wanted to fake flex and act like they got money. I always sing this song to my daughter. And I just heard it again. My daughter, when she watches, she gonna laugh. Playing rich on the ground. We don't want them. Fake flexing. Fake flexing. Okay. Playing rich on the ground. We don't want them. All right. Fake flexing. Marrying for money. Being in a commitment for money. Wow. Collective. I just got that some of these fake some of these fake karmics got with you for money. Got with you for money. Okay? So they could come up off of you and fake flex. That's what I got. And I got that download earlier today because whoever was in this dynamic here, this is awful, right? Judgment Day is here for them. They can't move forward. And your guides, my ancestors gave me that download, my guides, because they stepped in. What did I hear? We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. Listen, I don't listen to that kind of music at all. Okay. So for that to come in my head like that, that was a download. I came home. I said, is this for the collective? They said yes. So that's why I'm doing this reading. Somebody's ancestors were upset. So when this happened to you guys, somebody's ancestors were so upset that they are causing all kinds of turmoil and wreaking havoc in this karmic's life. Okay. They are some of your ancestors are causing this karmic to have sleepless nights all up in their head, thinking about you, collective, with this Six of Cups, reminiscing, nostalgia. They got this karmic all up in their head. Oh my God. And then this came out as I'm saying this, but it came out in reverse. Obsessive lover, clingy, controlling, can't let you go, karmic, and chaotic. And I'm getting it's in reverse because your angels, ancestors, and guides put a whole stop to that fuckery. Oh, sorry. I'm getting because I don't even cuss on here, but I'm getting like an energy of just like what the ancestors gave me. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. That's what I'm getting. I'm just getting all like I'm getting all animated with them because when I say they're mad, okay, they're mad. They are mad. I listened to the lyrics and I was trying to get the meaning of the song. And that's basically a rebellious energy. Some of y'all got some gangster ancestors, okay? That are like, no, we ain't taking this effery, okay? You're not gonna determine collective's destiny. So they blocking them. And that's why obsessive lover is in the reverse. Okay. I got cards everywhere. Everywhere. They are bringing you guys or brought you guys out of illusion and into your 9 of cups and 10 of pentacles here. It is judgment day, collective. And they wanted you to know that. They wanted you to know that. They literally wanted you to know that. And that's why they gave me that song and told me to deliver the message. There was an imbalance in your union, in your home, okay? Because you were entertaining a fake connection. It was fake and you did not know it. But your team, your divine team around you brought you into the know. And you were obedient, collective. And that's why you're getting just due. With this 10 of Pentacles here, this 9 of Cups and Judgment, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse for that collective, the World card in the reverse for that collective, they are getting their just due as well. That's why Judgment is here. To balance the energy. This is a season of reaping what you have sown. Okay, so divine collective, stay rooted, stay grounded. You are highly protected here. Your job is to be still and allow and receive your rewards. Karmic collective, unfortunately, their job is to experience tower moments so that they can continue to evolve into a higher soul. Okay. That is the message. But somebody's ancestors came in gangster. Okay. Okay. They came in gangster. Like, listen, we ain't taking this foolishness. We are not my divine collective. We ain't taking this. Okay. So that's what the reading is. Any more message? I'm about to close out. I love it. They want you to be here. And some of you are unbothered by all this foolishness happening around you. And that has happened. You're good. You're good. How dare they think that they can come and play in your face? I don't know. And get with you possibly for money? Or bring in a third party and leave you for money? And it blew up in their face. Baby, it blew up in their face. Any more messages from this deck? Any more messages from this deck? Baby, if this ain't... Baby, they is talking today. My God, today. And then all the cards coming out in reverse. Wow. To me, the cards all coming out in reverse is suggesting that the energy is super chaotic. Okay. There is no stability in the energy. Right? That's what I'm getting. All right. You got clout hungry. All right. And that came out in reverse. You got clout hungry. Okay. So take that as it resonates. Viral or nothing. Somebody did all of this because they were so busy wanting to be some type of financial wealth or want to just stunt, living for attention, making crap up for drama is what it's saying here. And then it also came out with child services and also child services in reverse. Okay. So some type of foolishness going on in the family dynamic. We got that whole family dynamic imbalance right there when we first started pulling cards. So it's just a whole lot of drama. And somebody's divine team and their ancestors are done. They have had it. They have had it with the foolishness here. Okay. That's what I'm getting. All this instability, drama, they want you here, collective. They want you to stay right here. And I'm done because this reading is long. I'm done. I can't believe I've been on here this long. Yeah, they want you to stay right there. The message was basically wanting you to be in the know of what was going on around you, and that you were in it with a pure heart. You were genuine, and that's why you're getting just due here. They wanted you out of illusion and to know what was going on around you. Okay, and that's why they were like, we're not gonna take it. We're not taking this mess no more. Collective need to know what's going on, and they brought you into the know. Okay, so thank your team, guys, your angels, your ancestors of the Most High. Thank them for bringing you out of the illusion. Okay, with that moon card, bringing you out of the illusion and bringing you into the know of what was going on around you at this time. And they want you to stay right here, healed and unbothered, because they are going to bring you rewards. Okay, for you being in a energy of peace, love, and forgiveness at this time. Okay, forgiveness is for you. All right, so that you can receive what the divine has for you and keep moving forward, whether it's healing, divine health, wealth, abundance, all of the things. That is what is coming for you, collective. So guys, continue to breathe through it, heal, ask your team to help you to heal. Whatever it is for you that will help you heal, guys, call on that. Even if you need to get some type of therapy, um, call on these sources and these resources, because your divine team just wants you to sit back right now and receive, and you deserve it. Divine collective, you deserve it. And allow the karmic collective to get exactly what they deserve, right? Okay. Our job is not to focus on that. We're to focus on ourselves and be grateful that we have learned the lessons, completed the cycles, and that we're moving into greater things. Okay. So, guys, have a beautiful, lovely rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you later. I might come back tomorrow, guys. Spread some love. Peace.